Let's talk about liquid glass. It's everywhere in macOS Tahoe. For example, in mission control, everything nicely reflects in this glass, or in the app switcher, or the widgets if you have an app open. Another thing you notice is the new mouse cursor. It has rounded corners. Speaking of rounded corners, the new macOS apps have more rounded corners, but just the macOS native app. For example, if I bring up OBS, you can see that the corner of the Finder window is way more rounded. Let's take a look on some other simple control elements in macOS: switches and sliders. Kicking things off with sliders, I think they look kinda cool and they have this beautiful effect if you drag them. How cool is that? But switches on the other side are extremely ugly. Look on this shape, but they also have this beautiful effect. Let's talk about the dock icons. Throughout this video, you probably noticed that I have dark app icons, but I can change that if I want, just by going to system settings, then appearance, and here I can just select that the icon should be light or clear, which I think looks pretty good, but it's kinda hard to read. Or another cool option is tinted, where you can really see this liquid glass effect. Another thing which I actually don't like is that the menu bar is fully transparent now, so you can clearly see my wallpaper through the menu bar, and same goes for the control center. By the way, if you don't like how the menu bar is transparent, stick until the end. I will show you how to get the old effect. But a change that I think is really cool with the menu bar and the control center is this added controls button, because if I click on this button, this menu opens and I can just drag and drop stuff into the menu bar or the control center. And another new thing is the sidebar. As you can see, it has sort of this floating look, but there's also a subtle change of color if I select items in the main window. Another pretty interesting thing actually is that not everything is centered now. What do I mean by that? If I empty the trash, the icon's on the left side and not in the center. Or if I open the terminal, this text is used to be in the middle of the window, but now it's on the side right next to the window controls. I'm not really sure if the next thing really is designed, but now you can customize your folders. So I can just select blue with a smiley face on it. Let's actually do a real smiley face. I don't think anybody asked for this, but it looks pretty cool. And somebody asked how to make a menu bar not fully transparent again. Well, you have two options. One is good looking, one not so much. Let's start with the not so good looking option. For that, you have to open the system settings, then go to accessibility, display, and then reduce transparency. Now the menu bar is grayed out. Or a way cooler option is to download the Ice app, then go into the Ice settings and set tint to solid. Now you have this solid tint in the menu bar, which kind of brings back the old effect. And a funny thing that I noticed with this beta, the airport utility still looks extremely old. Alright, that's it with the new design of macOS. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Here's another random video where YouTube thinks you're interested in.